We're continuing our discussion over here, all about the fun stuff with this game, things we're not happy with, things that we love, and also Cubs was having fun, having a crack at me because he's got hair. Ladies and gentlemen, Rogue Actions continue. Smash that subscribe button, please. Thumbs up. Give us some love. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think. It's been really, really cool to help grow this awesome channel with you guys watching. We really appreciate it. Cubs, always a lot of fun, mate. Let's kick it in. Let's get into it. Our next topic that we're talking about today is, of course, we've just had the calendar pop up for the month of March. And this is something that we need to talk about straight up, Cubs, because there is nothing on the menu except for 5v5 GAC.
Yes.
Now, that's an obvious reason, and we know why. 3v3 is certainly a big issue at the moment with after the release of Starkiller. They've kind of made a rod for their own back when it comes to Starkiller, where the kit just does not work in a 3v3 format. And Moff Gideon is exactly the same. This is not a new problem, but it's been amplified now with Starkiller being added in that same type of character and that same type of kit. So the question, Cubs, is, are they going to fix this, man, or is it just not going to happen anymore, and we're just going to get 5v5s from here on in? What do you think, man? I'm curious.
Yeah, so, I initially, when I saw this, my first reaction was, oh, gosh, are they getting rid of 3v3? Is that it? And then I remembered Starkiller and thought, oh, no, it's just because of Starkiller. Because of, obviously you've got a kit that requires 5 characters to get the full kit at play, so you effectively nerf Starkiller if you put him in a 3v3 environment. But honestly, what I'm shocked about here, because 3v3 was such an integral part of the game, when they dropped both of these characters, especially Starkiller, it really kind of blows my mind that they did not at least release Starkiller with a condition in his kit that qualified for 3v3.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
Yeah. Was it an oversight, or did they just go, no, we'll deal with that later? Like,
honestly, I think it's an oversight.
It's an oversight, straight up?
I think they released it and somebody went, oh, crap. I forgot that half of Grand Arenas are 3v3.
See? Is that basically where we're at right now? So guys, just to clarify, of course, Starkiller gets a huge bonus to crit damage, max health, max protection. He gets 35 speed. That's the kicker. It gets the extra speed as well, and immune to daze and stun. So it gets a huge bonus along the way there, and you do lose it. You get extra assists. I'm just reading through it now. Let's go here. You get Jedi tanks 20 for 1 turn. You also get debuffed enemies deal 50% less damage. Starkiller assists, extra assists.
It's small thing.
Light side healers have cooldowns reduced. Of course, Vesus is, in there for that reason. Jedi tanks gain damage, immunity, and taunt for 1 turn. I mean, you can't really put that anywhere else in a 3v3. It's just broken. It just does not work. And it certainly makes a fundamental change to the kit. But I don't know how they can fix this, man. I really don't know. I mean, there'd be smarter people than us working on it. I mean, there are smarter people than us that make this game. That just goes without saying. But I just don't see an easy solution to fixing this unless you somehow just unlock all of those bonuses off the rip if you're using it in 3v3. I don't know. I don't know how you do this.
There needs to be a condition in the kit. If in a 3v3 battle, then blank. Like maybe you only need 2 of these characters. Pick your combination, right? That's it. I don't understand how they didn't build that into the kit from the get-go, honestly. So
that's right. And we also covered at the start as well, the problem is that we've got another month full of 5v5s. Is that going to cause a problem as far as keeping the game fresh? I mean, the good thing with 3v3, not everyone liked 3v3, and I get it, okay, because it was a really tricky game mode for those to try and get their head around, but it was a theory crafter's dream, and I think a lot of us enjoyed the community and the creators kind of, just trying to work their way through it and decode how to actually, get the most out of your characters in that type of format. Is it certainly a disappointment, or is it a problem that we're just going to get 5s, which is kind of the norm for us playing this game, or not?
Yeah, no, I feel like I would be more concerned about it if it weren't for, here, let me pop this on the screen, actually. In the road ahead, at the wrap-up, they specifically mentioned that there's going to be a Grand Arena update. And
Yeah.
so what is that update going to be? And so I think that they are concerned about keeping Grand Arena not stale. But yeah, I mean, if it just ends up being 5v5 forever and nothing changes, I do feel like it would get to a point where it felt stale. And then again, that's what we dealt with in Squad Arena for 5 years.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. That's it.
So
And this is the crazy thing now, because I mean, make no mistake, Grand Arena is by far the best game mode in this game. Make no mistake. Right?
yes,
I'm just going to say that straight up.
no,
Okay.
you're right.
I know a
My
lot of
opinion.
people just love Conquest and they're super excited about it. I get it. Yeah, you're on your own on that, right? Because seriously, if it wasn't for GAC, a lot of people honestly probably would not be playing this game. And that's just fact. That's just fact in my mind. And this is the thing that I think that anything revolving around GAC should be of absolute priority right now for the community and for the game and health of the game. Because if you neglect GAC for too long, people are just going to go, you know what? Yes, I'm done.
Yeah.
And we don't want that. We don't want that. So, guys, let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Are you happy 3v3 is not around? A lot of people don't like it. I think we're going to get some hate on the 3v3, but that's okay. Let us know in the comments below. Let us know.
I get it.
What you guys think.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I prefer 5v5 because I can get my head around it more. I don't mind 3v3. I'm starting, I
like 3v3. It changed things up enough, but I get why people don't like it.
It takes longer to play. It definitely takes longer to play. That's what I found. It's just
good
more
for streaming.
It is great for streaming, but that's not what we're worried about, because when we look,
it's
as good
all
as
about
we
what we want, Heinzie. Who cares about the
look,
community? I just want what the streamers want.
When we look as good as we do, mate, there's always something for people to watch. Don't you worry about that. All right, make your decision. Put that in the comments. Which one's sexier, Cubs or H? Do you like a bit of down under action, or you love the hair? Make your decision. Want to hear that as well. All right, let's get to the next topic. And there's something missing, Cubs. There's something missing in weekly shipments. And this has been missing for a little while now.
Yep.
And it's the Omicron. It's the Omicrons, the rewards in the weekly shipments. We saw a post a while ago that Doja said, it'll be back. Don't stress. It'll be back. But man, we heard that a while ago now.
One eternity later.
It's been a heck of a long time since Doja mentioned that to us in a pop-up Q&A little session on one of the Discord servers, and said, don't stress, they'll be back. Well, mate, we need it back now. It's got to start coming back. I'm going to actually give some love here, Cubs, to the free-to-play players. And honestly, I know I'm a whale, and I know I'm not the champion for free-to-play, and there's other people out there, guys, but I've got your back on this one, because honestly, Omicrons are vital to this game these days. They are probably, one of the highest ability map currencies in the game. Zetas were. Omicrons are above that now. You want to get as much as you can. And I personally saw the weekly shipments as a bit of a love to the community thing, giving a couple out every week. I thought that was just a nice gesture. But Cubs, what are your thoughts, mate? Let me know. Weekly shipments, what do you reckon?
Yeah, well, and not to mention that they gave it out in weekly shipments, and it wasn't a gimme. Like, you had to use so much of that shard shop currency to get there.
9,000.
And so
9,000. Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was a gimme at all. Like, I had to give up getting gear to get those Omicrons. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's another promise that just kind of seems to be falling by the wayside. I mean, maybe something has changed there. Maybe it's just going to be very, very rare. But I would like to have some kind of communication on that with how important Omicrons are. There's no communication on other than, on a Discord server once Doja referenced it and said that it would be coming back, and then it didn't. So, yeah. I mean, that was like a month ago that he said that.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was definitely a while ago. And it needs to be addressed 100%. I think it does. If you're relying on Cantina, if you're relying on Cantina drops for your Omicrons, dude, I'm going to say it.
I still have not got a single one, and I've spent days where I'm hitting those 400 refreshes. I don't do the 400, but I do all the 200s, and I have not got one Omicron, not one.
If you're relying on Cantina Energy for your Omicrons, I'm going to say it because we're on my video. You're pretty well. That's where you're at. But in all truth,
here we go. We're going to try it out.
Let's give it a shot. Let's try it now. Let's get after it.
I'm even going to spend the rest of the crystals I've got available right now.
Oh, he's going hard, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him. Let's go.
All right. We're working on those relic levels here. All right.
I swear.
Give me an Omicron.
If you get a drop, I'll lose my mind.
Nope.
No good on that.
And I'm out of money.
Oh, you're but the drop rates are trash. Now,
I've never seen it.
I can give some truth to this because myself, I'm actually saving yellow energy right now. Have been for months. So I've been using the Cantina energy to do my 600s for my guild for the raid tickets, right? So
Yeah.
I'm kind of across this when it comes to the drop rates. And let me tell you, there was a 2-month window where I did not get one drop. Okay, in 2 months straight.
Don't tell me you got a drop.
Refreshes, right?
I don't believe you. I'm convinced everybody who says that they've gotten a drop from Cantina is being paid off by CG.
Okay, you ready for this, Cubs? You ready for this? 2 days ago, I got 2 in one.
No,
right?
you're lying.
It happened.
No,
it happened.
I don't believe you.
I got 1 3 days prior to that.
I don't.
They're
believe you.
there, but the drop rates are just absolutely gross.
You're all getting paid off by CG.
No,
I hope you enjoy your crappy money from the big behemoth corporation to say lies to me.
Where the hell is Top Cash when we need him? That's what we want to know.
You're all lying.
But no, it does happen. But as they say here, it's rare as hen's teeth. It really, really is difficult to get your head around it and get those Omicrons. So look, the weekly shipments, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make a bloody big difference.
Yeah, it's not that much.
You're dropping Omicron abilities left, right, and center in every character. Every character release is going to need them. It's not going to get any easier. We need this loosened up sooner rather than later. And I think just a simple way of doing it, and again, a bit of a gesture at least. I know that they're 9,000 shard shop currency, but hey, mate, it's better than nothing. I mean, honestly, it really is. So we need them back in the weekly shipments. That's just my opinion. Fight me on it. Guys, get in the comments below. Let us know what you guys think. Viewers' choice question, Cubs, as always, every single week. If you want to ask Cubs a question, really, really simple. You go to the description below. There's a link in there. There's a link to the Discord server. Jump in the Discord server. There's a channel called Rogue Actions Topics. Put your question in there. If it's a good one, we'll ask it. It's as simple as that. Question this week, Cubs, is from I can't even say it. Niquilibrium. There we go. Equilibrium. I like the name. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. It's like really late here in Australia right now, and I can't talk. So, Nick, thank you so much for your question. And Conquest question, Cubs, because it's super exciting.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Right? Conquest. This is actually about strategy. This is a pretty cool question. How do you feel, Cubs, is the best way to play Conquest? Do you bulldog your way through the tiers and backtrack on the feats, or do you focus on completing the feats as you go?
I feel like you gotta focus on the fleets as you go, on the feats as you go. That's just me. I definitely do want to get into a mindset of getting through to the end and then worrying more about the feats at the end. But I also don't want to be doing no contributions towards feats at all, if that makes sense. So I'm always careful that every battle is building towards something.
Yeah, 100%. As we say this, there's a comment popped up. How you just throw the whole conquest in the trash. That's your answer. I like that. That's really funny. Can I answer this a little bit differently, Cubs, if I can? Can I give an answer to this one that's a little bit different?
No.
I think really it actually depends. It depends on your roster. And the reason I say that is that if you have a heavier roster, I would recommend smashing through all the sectors and going hard and getting to the end, because you're going to pick up all the data discs that you can then use to roll back later on and complete the feats easier. So if you've got a really, really thick roster, I would recommend doing it that way. If you have a mid to low tier roster for that particular hard mode, for instance, and I'm only talking hard mode here because honestly, that's the only one that I do. I would recommend working through the feats as you go and gradually building up to it. You'll still get the data discs as you go, but you're going to get more key cards quicker. So then you can take more time to focus on getting those extra nodes that you might struggle to get through with the refreshes and obviously, the harder characters as well. So it kind of depends on your roster. So I hope that answers it, but I think that that's probably the best answer I can give anyway.
That makes sense. I like it.
Yeah. There we go, straight up. So, guys, let us know in the comments below, how do you do your conquest, or do you just not give a shit about conquest? Let us know what you think in the comments below. I think I know what the answer is going to be, Cubs. I think we're going to have more of one answer than the other one, and it's going to be the answer.
Everybody loves conquest. There's no controversy here.
Sorry, did you say something? Sorry, I couldn't hear that. Sorry. New phone, who it is? It's cut out. I'm losing you. I'm losing you, Cubs. I'm losing you. Guys, please smash that subscribe button. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. We're actually we're getting close to 9K subs, mate. We're going to be pushing for 10K soon. I'm pretty thrilled.
Let's
So
go.
please, if you can please hit the subscribe button, it would really, really help us push along and help us grow. We really want to try and hit the 10K, if possible, at some point down the track. So we need your help to do that.
Man.
Please, that would be absolutely fantastic. I actually have something else that I'm working on because I'm trying to push for a partner at some point, Cubs, as well.
Yes.
And I want to throw it out there. That if I ever actually achieve partner, right, I'm going to do a hot tub stream.
Everybody subscribe.
You will need a big screen.
Follow him on Twitch. Follow.
You'll need a big screen, ladies and gentlemen. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Trust me. So I'm throwing it out there. If I ever achieve partner one day, hot tub stream. You heard it first. So guys, any support on Twitch as well would be really, really helpful. Thank you so much. Guys, let's get after this. We're going to get out of here. Thank you, Cubs. Always a pleasure, mate. We'll be back next week. Mate, 3 weeks in a row. We've done this on a Monday. We're getting somewhere. We're finally getting some consistency, brother.
I know. We're in a rhythm.
It's absolutely great. And love the Cubs fam. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being amazing. And we'll see you again next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Mwah!